My dear friend, have you ever looked at someone and quietly thought, why are they so lucky? Their life seems to go smoothly. Whenever something happens, there is always someone to help. Wherever they go, they are loved and welcomed. On the other hand, there are also people who, no matter how hard they try, still live a life that feels unstable, filled with obstacles and suffering. Could this be the difference in merit and blessings? The Buddha taught that blessings are the result of wholesome seeds that have been planted, either in this life or through countless past lives. Blessings do not come by accident. Blessings are not a gift of fate, but the ripened fruits of quiet goodness that a person has thought, done, and lived. A person with merit does not necessarily have to be wealthy, outstanding, or powerful. Yet there is always something very special within them. A sense of peace radiates from their eyes, their words, and the way they treat the world. So how can you know whether someone has merit or not? You do not need to read faces, and you do not need divination. Just look at the 3 signs below, and you will recognize it clearly. These 3 signs are not only indicators, they are also 3 doors for you to step into a more peaceful life, a more fulfilling life, and a more wholesome life. Let us join the channel The Buddha's Golden Words and begin the journey of recognizing blessings and planting wholesome seeds again for our own life from today. The first sign is a bright face and gentle eyes, a sign of a person with merit. The ancients often said that appearance follows the mind, and blessings arise from conduct. This means that outward form is not something fixed from birth, but reflects a person's inner state and their wholesome karma. A person with merit does not need cosmetics, nor do they need fame to cover them. With just a glance or a smile, they can make others feel comfortable, feel softened inside, and feel drawn closer. Why is it like that? Because the energy of a person with merit is often gentle, warm, and clear. Their mind is at ease, so their appearance becomes kind. Their heart is compassionate, so their face carries a softness that makes people trust them and wish to confide in them. Especially in the eyes. The eyes are the window of the soul. A person with merit often has eyes that are deep and bright, without the haze of greed, ambition, or resentment. That gaze makes the other person feel peaceful, as if being illuminated, as if being embraced with understanding. One lay practitioner once shared, "I once met an old woman selling vegetables in a rural market. She dressed simply and spoke softly, but when she looked at me, I felt a warm light spreading through me. Every time I came near her, it was as if I received more strength." That old woman was not someone of high status, yet she carried a benevolent and blessed face. She lived ethically, did not lie, did not harm anyone, recited the Buddha's name each day, and did good deeds. The accumulation of wholesome actions, kind speech, and a pure intention revealed itself as a blessed appearance. The Buddha taught that a person who keeps precepts, does good, cultivates compassion, and does not give rise to anger will have their face change. The light from within gradually shines outward. Some people are born beautiful, but when they live with anger, calculation, and selfishness, over time their face becomes dark, tense, and their eyes become cold. Meanwhile, someone with ordinary features who lives kindly and cultivates the mind can become more and more beautiful, brighter day by day, making others want to come close. This is the first sign of a person with merit. It is not in what they possess, but in the purity that radiates through their face and eyes. If each day you contemplate your own mind, guard wholesome speech, and nourish compassion, even if no one praises your beauty, you are still planting the appearance of blessings, and your life will begin to change from there. Because the face is the reflection of the inner mind, and a bright appearance is the first sign of someone who carries blessings from past lives or is accumulating blessings in the present. The second sign is a mind that turns toward goodness, compassion toward all beings, which is the root of merit. True blessings are not only seen on the face, they are also nurtured from within. Among all wholesome qualities, compassion is the deepest source of merit. The Buddha taught that when a person genuinely loves and cares for living beings, even if they do not seek blessings, blessings come naturally, because compassion itself becomes a bridge between a person and the wholesome blessings of the universe. Have you noticed this? People with a kind heart, who always look for ways to help others, often meet good fortune in life. Not because they are clever or calculating, but because their heart is open, forgiving, and free of discrimination and demands. Someone returns home late, sees a small kitten shivering by the road, and brings it home to care for it. Someone quietly pays school fees for a neighbor's child and never mentions it. Someone who is still struggling shares a small portion of food with someone even poorer. They do not wait for perfect conditions or the right moment. They live with compassion as a natural reflex. From there, merit is born without fanfare and without needing recognition. A person with compassion feels joy when others are joyful. When they see others suffering, their heart cannot remain indifferent. They do not take pleasure in another's pain, and they do not envy anyone's success. They simply wish for all beings to be safe and well. That is the clearest sign of a heart that is planting blessings every day. The Buddha taught that if a person sincerely wishes peace for others, they themselves will receive peace. If a person plants blessings for others, blessings return to them like a shadow following the body. Turning toward goodness does not require grand deeds. A single kind word, a thought free of anger, a small act of help for someone, already plants a seed of merit within the stream of consciousness. When those seeds meet the right conditions, they bloom in this life, or quietly protect us through dangers we cannot foresee. A person with merit is not always rich, but they often carry an energy field that makes others trust them, want to help them, and want to be near them. It is because their wholesome mind creates the attraction of a positive inner field. If today you still feel your heart is dry, easily angry, or prone to jealousy, do not rush into sadness. As long as you begin with one small good deed, one thought of care for others, you have already lit the first lamp of blessings in your life. Turning toward goodness is the shortest path to transform a life of hardship into a journey of blossoming. The third sign is meeting a righteous guide, which is a great blessing across many lives. In the vast ocean of life, people may meet enough conditions to gain money, fame, or even power. But to meet a true guide, someone who can open the door of spiritual understanding and illuminate the path of practice, is a very rare and precious blessing. The Buddha taught that those who meet a wise teacher and associate with virtuous friends, noble friends, have accumulated great merit over many lifetimes. Because across countless cycles of birth and death, so many beings remain submerged in delusion, with greed, anger, and ignorance clouding the light of wisdom. If in this life you meet someone who awakens your mind, helps you understand cause and effect, shows you how to let go of clinging, and guides you to practice wholesome deeds, that is a deep blessing beyond measure. Remember how many times in your life you fell into suffering and confusion, not knowing what was right or wrong. And then a single sentence from someone, a book, or a teaching brought you back to clarity. That is not random, and it is not accidental. It is wholesome affinity ripening from many past lives, leading you to wisdom and the light of the Dharma amid endless information and invitations everywhere. To meet someone who truly has precepts, concentration, and wisdom, who is not driven by fame or profit, who does not promote superstition, but teaches only the path of returning to the mind, is like meeting a lamp in the middle of the night. One person once shared that he wandered everywhere searching for peace through all kinds of methods, travel, money, romance. Yet only when he met an elderly monk who taught him to contemplate inwardly, to return to mindfulness, to practice generosity and keep precepts, did he finally feel his life had direction and light. From then on, he changed. His mind became calmer, his life became more wholesome, and blessings arrived without needing to wait long. His family became warm and harmonious, his work became smoother, and his heart became steady. Great blessings are not merely having someone give you money, but having someone give you wisdom and give you the right path. If, right now, you have someone who is a teacher, a spiritual companion, or a Dharma talk you often listen to, and they help you become kinder, calmer, and more at peace, then understand that you possess a very great blessing. Cherish the one who guides you. To meet them is to meet an opportunity to end suffering in this life and in countless lives to come. And blessings can grow, and they can also diminish. People often think blessings are fixed, that whoever has them will always have them, and whoever does not have them cannot seek them. But according to the Buddhist teaching, blessings are like a stream of water. If you protect them and nourish them, they remain abundant. If you waste them and live carelessly, they dry up. Blessings do not stay in one place. They can arise and they can cease. Whether they increase or decline depends entirely on our actions, our speech, and our thoughts, moment by moment. Every day, some people are born into wealthy families, inheriting great property from their parents. That is blessings accumulated through many lives. But if they live recklessly, indulge excessively, keep an unwholesome mind, often do wrong, look down on others, and lack gratitude, then before long their blessings wear away as well. When misfortune arrives, there is no longer enough merit to protect them. They collapse in life without understanding why. On the other hand, some people are born with little. Their life is simple, yet they live kindly, love to help others, do not cling to greed, and do not feel anger. They live humbly and keep practicing goodness, and their blessings gradually become fuller day by day. When conditions ripen, those blessings manifest. They meet good people and good opportunities, disasters pass, difficulties are resolved, and body and mind find ease. The Buddha once said that a person may be born in darkness, but if they know how to turn back and live wholesomely, a pure lotus can bloom. This means blessings are not only something we inherit, but something we can actively plant and protect, like a rice field. If we do not care for it, do not keep the water, and let weeds spread everywhere, then even if the seeds are good, the harvest will fail. Life is the same. Even great blessings will disappear if we do not live with mindfulness and self-cultivation. But if we know how to cherish them, keep a wholesome heart, and do good every day, blessings will grow quietly, like an underground spring nourishing the tree of life. So remember this: if you already have blessings, do not become careless. If you do not yet feel blessed, do not despair, because blessings can always be multiplied. As long as you begin living wholesomely from today, you are already on the path. The Buddha taught that if you want to nurture and expand your blessings, do these 3 things. Blessings are not a gift that falls from the sky, and they are not something anyone can hand to you. Blessings are the natural result of wholesome causes you have planted, just as a thriving garden comes from the steady diligence of the gardener. If you are asking, where do I begin? Then please settle your heart and feel these 3 teachings of the Buddha, simple yet profoundly deep. First, practice gratitude every day, the root that nourishes goodness. In a society full of calculation and demands, a grateful heart shines in the opposite direction. Gratitude is not only saying thank you, it is a way of living, recognizing that what you often take for granted is precious, and not treating it as automatic or insignificant. Be grateful to your parents who gave you life. Be grateful to the person who helped you with a single word when you were in hardship. Be grateful even to circumstances that once hurt you but helped you mature. Be grateful even to those who caused you pain, because they gave you the chance to train compassion and patience. The Buddha taught that a heart of gratitude is the best soil in which all wholesome qualities can grow. A grateful person often lives humbly, does not resent fate, and does not envy the world. Because of this, they preserve a peaceful mind, a wholesome mind, a bright mind. Each morning, if you can quietly say, I am grateful for this life, you are opening a new day filled with blessings. Second, do good deeds without seeking reward. Plant blessings from the heart. A small act arising from sincerity can save a soul standing on the edge of despair. Someone may be near collapse, and all it takes is a hand extended, an eye that does not judge, for them to find strength to continue living. You can be that person. You do not need wealth to help others. You only need a wholesome intention and a compassionate heart. Then your words and deeds, even if small, become seeds of blessings. The Buddha taught that offering a bowl of rice to the hungry brings blessings that do not need to wait for a next life. Speaking a kind word that helps someone awaken creates merit beyond measure. Do not wait for great deeds before calling it making merit. Pick up litter so others are safer. Yield the way to someone in a hurry. Stay silent when speaking would harm someone, or simply refrain from causing harm. That too is a form of blessing. But the most important point is this: do it quietly. Do it without needing to be remembered. Help without needing anyone to know. When you do not seek repayment, blessings become pure, bright, and complete. Third, keep body, speech, and mind pure, the highest foundation of lasting blessings. The more a person guards their words, actions, and thoughts, keeping them clean and wholesome, the more stable and long-lasting their blessings become. Do not speak harshly. Avoid the karma of speech such as insulting, lying, and sowing division. Do not do evil. Do not steal. Do not commit sexual misconduct. Do not kill. Do not cultivate evil thoughts. Avoid jealousy, envy, and hatred in the heart. Some people do charity all day, yet their mind is still filled with greed, anger, and delusion, and they love to display their merit and criticize others. In that case, the blessings they plant are like pouring water into a bamboo basket. It cannot be held for long. Meanwhile, some people live quietly, keep precepts, and train the mind, unknown to anyone. Yet they are nurturing a vast field of merit within the unseen. The Buddha taught that purity of body, purity of speech, and purity of mind are the three roots that give rise to immeasurable merit. So if you cannot help others every day, that is fine. If you can simply keep a heart that does not harm anyone, you are already creating blessings. True blessings are not in appearances, but in the purity of the heart. My dear friend, these three simple practices alone, if you repeat them every day, plant them with sincerity, and persevere without interruption, then blessings will come naturally, like flowers blooming. You will not need to beg. You will not need to wait. Blessings are light, and you are the one lighting the lamp for your own life. Many people suffer because they think, my life lacks blessings, that is why everything is difficult. Or they believe blessings belong to past lives, and if they miss them, they must accept their fate. But that is not the truth. Blessings are not the privilege of a few. Blessings are the natural result of a person who lives with heart, returns inward, corrects themselves each day, and moves toward the light. Blessings do not require long petitions in temples, and they do not depend on begging any deity. Blessings are found in every thought, every word, every action you create today. When you keep sincerity, blessings come in the quietest way. When you forgive instead of retaliating, blessings protect you from disasters you may never even realize existed. When you help others with a heart free of bargaining, blessings lead you to peaceful places and safe conditions, even while the world outside remains turbulent. The Buddha taught that a gentle heart makes even the ground soften beneath one's feet. You may not be able to change the past, but you can completely change the future by planting blessings in the present moment. Begin from the smallest thing. One wholesome thought, one kind sentence, one act of help without expecting repayment. Then you will realize that no one needs to grant you blessings, because you are the one who creates blessings for your own life. If today you are listening to these words and you feel your mind becoming lighter and brighter, that is already the first sign that blessings are arising within you. From here, you can walk the path of nurturing a life that is peaceful, wholesome, and full of light. Blessings are not far away. They are in how we live each day. After everything we have shared, perhaps you have recognized something simple yet profound. Blessings are not distant, mysterious, or impossible to reach. They are not on the highest sky. They are not inside long prayers. They do not come from complicated rituals. Blessings live in every moment you are mindful. When you open your heart with empathy instead of judgment, when you step back one step, hold back one word, soften one breath, when you feel gratitude instead of resentment, share instead of grasping, forgive instead of seeking revenge, then you are planting seeds of blessings in the field of your mind. Those seeds will quietly sprout and grow. And one day, when you feel most hopeless, blessings will appear like cool rain in the middle of a desert. Remember this. No one is completely without blessings. There are only those who have not yet learned how to protect and cultivate them. And no one is abandoned by destiny. If you can still be moved by kindness, if you can still be touched by a wholesome verse of the Dharma, then you already have a great wholesome affinity. What matters now is not guessing how much merit you have, but asking yourself, how am I living, and am I planting blessings for the future? The Buddha taught that the past is like a dream. The future has not yet arrived, and only the present is where we transform karma and create wholesome blessings. So in this very moment, as you listen, awaken, and give rise to a wholesome heart, you have already stepped onto the path of blessings. You do not need to wait for another life. You do not need to become someone else. You only need to live a little better each day, because blessings come from you, and they will follow you to the end of the road. My dear friend, if today's sharing warms your heart and helps you understand that blessings are not far away, that living wholesomely each day is enough, then this is a precious, wholesome affinity between you and the teaching. Share this light with your loved ones by sharing this video, so more people can have the chance to return to the path of goodness. Let your life become a garden of blessings, and may you be the mindful gardener. Namo Amitabha Buddha.